Hi, this is Lara from Om3 Yoga, and we are doing a midday meditation break today. So just begin to find yourself in a comfortable position. You could either come sit in a comfortable chair or lay down, whatever suits you. Just allow yourself to get comfortable. And at any point in time you feel like you need to move the shape that you're in, please invite yourself to do that. There's no right or wrong way on how to do meditation. So let's begin by just maybe closing your eyes or finding a soft gaze. Let's take a really big, deep breath through the nose. See if you can fill the belly up with your breath. And then we're going to exhale and slowly, slowly just start to let that soften. And maybe allowing our first few breaths to be audible, making a little bit of noise. Maybe exhale through the mouth. Let's take another really big deep breath. Exhale, letting go. Just continue to breathe as you begin to thank yourself for allowing you to show up today and to practice. And just take a few minutes out of your day to breathe and to meditate. So as we begin here, let's just slowly scan the body. Nothing that you physically need to do unless if it feels good. Maybe just begin to feel your forehead soften. Invite your lower jaw to release away from the upper jaw. Taking another deep breath in. Exhale as you slowly soften that breath out on exhalation. And see if you can invite the shoulders to start to release any tension. Maybe take a moment to imagine the breath moving from the shoulders down to the fingertips and from the fingertips back to the shoulders. Just doing that a few times, see if you can find a little softness in your arms and hands. And then begin to feel the flow of the breath in the torso. Feeling the rise and fall of the chest and belly as you breathe. Maybe an expansion of the rib cage. And as you do that, invite the muscles of the back to release and unwind. Perhaps feeling the breath move through the muscles of the back, feeling some softness. Allowing the hips and the pelvis to soften. And then taking a moment to breathe up and down the legs. All the way from the hips to the toes. And the toes back up to the hips. Just allowing any tension to begin to release from your body. And as you do this, begin to welcome your senses. Begin to welcome any sounds that may be in the room or in the distance. Just notice them, not judging them, allowing them to be there. Notice if there's any smells. Just being aware of that. And then also notice, how is your mind in this moment? And see if you can invite it to find some stillness, some calmness, some clarity. Check in with your emotions. How are you feeling? And just accepting whatever's there. Allowing it to all be here with you on your journey today. And let's begin to set an intention for our practice. So if there's anything that you would like to work on, if there's a goal, or maybe it's just this ever sensing peace, ease, awareness, or well-being. Whatever's showing up for you in this moment for your intention, welcome it, affirm it with all your mind and body. And we're going to begin to do a guided meditation. And know that it's very common for you to drift in and out of conscious listening, but not to worry. Know that your core self will take what it needs, and just allow yourself to find the ease within. So I'm going to offer you a guided breath to start with the flow of your body. I find it really soothing, and maybe you want to follow that for the practice. And if it happens to subside, not to worry. So my suggestion is to begin to breathe in and expand the belly, feeling the rib cage expand, possibly the chest, breathing all the way up to the crown of the head on the inhalation. And as you're ready to exhale, feeling the breath move from the crown of the head through the chest, feeling the rib cage soften and the belly. Doing that again, feeling the belly expand, the rib cage expand, the chest expand, breathing all the way up to the crown of the head. And exhaling from the crown of the head. Feeling the chest soften, the rib cage soften, and the belly soften on the exhalation. Again, breathing into the belly, the rib cage, the chest, the head. And exhaling from the head, the chest, the rib cage, and the belly. Following the own flow and sensation of your breath. Just feeling each inhalation and exhalation. Observing the body breathing. As you begin to sit with a sense of dignity. Perhaps adjusting your body if you need to. And shift and change to become more comfortable. And as you sit with this sense of dignity, this sense of resolve, this sense of being complete, whole, and in this very moment, feeling this sense of wholeness in your whole body and mind. And begin in your mind's eye to transport yourself to a beautiful place. And imagining this beautiful place. Perhaps it's some place you've visited before, or some place you'd like to imagine that you're going. And in this beautiful place, I want you to imagine a beautiful large tree growing nearby. And in your mind's eye, gradually allowing this tree to become into greater focus. Observing the whole shape of the tree. The tall branches. And the base rooted into the earth. Realizing how deep its roots grow into the earth. noticing the magnificence of the tree. Notice how solid the tree is and how it sways as the wind blows. And notice that the tree is both beautiful from afar and up close. And as you have this tree in your mind's eye, in this beautiful place, perhaps you notice that the tree has a lot of branches and leaves. Or maybe the leaves have left. Whatever the stage and the appearance of the tree, just be here, resting with the image of the tree in your mind's eye, breathing. Perhaps imagining the tree is breathing with you. And as you observe this tree, noticing the qualities, the essence. And if you'd like to, perhaps invite this tree to come into your body and breathe with the tree. Your body right now is sitting and breathing as you bring in this essence of a tree within you, becoming one in your mind's eye. So that as you rest here, you can share in the magnificence and the beauty of the tree. And as you do so, you become rooted in this shape. Perhaps imagining that your tailbone moves through the seat, through the floor, the foundation, and starting to move into the earth, starting to allow you to root, to ground, to expand, allowing your roots to spread out wide and far. And imagine that the crown of your head becomes the top of the tree, supported by the rest of your body. Your arms and shoulders, perhaps, are the branches. Your lower body are the trunk and the solid base. Begin to experience yourself, your body, with this sense of rootedness as well as uplifting. Keep breathing as you breathe the tree into your body, allowing yourself to root down and rise up. Feeling centered, rooted, connected, present. Breathing. And as you rest here, sit here, becoming aware of the fact that as the sun travels across the sky, there becomes different light and shadows and colors, changing every moment. The night follows the day and the day follows the night. There are stars, the moon, the sun, the clouds that shift through the sky. And through it all, the tree stays rooted, stays grounded, experiencing change in each moment, constantly changing, growing new leaves, shedding, maybe flowering, offering fruit. Perhaps birds and animals and people come and visit. As everything constantly changes, the tree remains. being itself, remains being a tree. Even through the seasons, as they flow through one another, as the weather changes moment by moment, day by day, the tree remains calm, abiding all of the change. In the summer, the tree is at its peak, flowering full of leaves, maybe offering fruits, being shined on by the sun. And in the fall, the tree wears a brilliant coat of colored leaves. And in the winter, the leaves leave and there might be a blanket of snow or ice or rain. And in any season, it may find itself enshrouded with clouds, with fog, with monsoons, with freezing rain. People may come to visit the tree. There may be birds. And they may comment on how the tree is beautiful or how it's not a great day to see the tree. Yet, none of this matters to the tree, which always remains its essential self. The leaves come and go, the clouds come and go. The day turns into night and night turns into day. Yet, the tree's beauty, grand gesture remains unchanged. It doesn't care the way people see it, or by the weather or seasons, seen or unseen, in sun or in clouds, when it's hot or when it's cold. The tree just is. The tree is itself. At times when it's visited by violent storms or winds of unthinkable magnitude, the tree remains, it gains strength. The tree is rooted deep into the earth. And whatever happens on the surface, by the world of appearances, the tree remains. Breathing it in. Feeling this essence of grounding, of rooting and rising. And we learn to experience the essence of the tree. We gain this strength to embody stillness, groundingness, rootedness in the face of everything that changes in our own lives. Every moment, every second, hours, and over the years. In our lives and in our practice, we always have change. The changing nature of the mind, of the body, of the outer world. We all have our own moments of light and moments of darkness, our moments of color, our moments of drabness, our moments of beauty and our moments of challenges. We all experience life of varying intensity throughout the world and in our mind and our bodies. Yet, we endure periods of beauty, of moments of joy. Even our appearance changes constantly, experiencing a weather of its own. But by becoming the tree in our practice, when we become rooted, when we become grounded, we link up with this internal strength, this internal stability, and learn to adopt it for our own. We allow ourselves to take the support of our energy to encounter each moment with awareness, presence, equanimity, and clarity. We begin to help see our thoughts and our feelings, our preoccupations, our emotional storms, and even the things that happen to us, very much like the weather and the seasons that visit the tree. We learn to take it all impersonally as we weather our own lives. It's not to be ignored or denied. It's to be encountered, to be honored, to be blessed, to be felt, to be aware, to be present, to experience it. So we can know this sense of inner silence, inner peace, connect with our true wisdom, our true self, our authenticity. Trees have this to teach us, and so much more when we come to listen. So just breathe the sense of the tree deep within you, feeling your roots grounded deep into the earth, spreading out wide and far. As you allow yourself to rise up and connect with the intention and notice, how are you feeling? What is the flow of the breath? How is your energy? Is the mind still? And whatever it is, accept it, appreciate it, where you're at in this moment. And know that you can always tap back into this essence of a tree within you by rooting your tailbone down deep into the earth and breathing the earth through that taproot up through your body to the crown of your head, and letting your branches soar out wide and far. And connecting with the breath again. The belly expands, the chest, up to the crown of the head, and then back down again. Allowing this vision, this stability, this rootedness, this groundedness, as well as the sense of uplifting, to remain with you for as long as you can. And know that you can tune back into this at any time that you need to. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you. Whenever you feel ready, you can begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, maybe reach and stretch any way that feels good for you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Enjoy. Namaste.
Thank you.